Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to part 3 of navigating the command line in Linux. So last time we left off with creating a directory with mkdir, like, like that. And then when we created the directory, we went ahead and long listed to take a look at it, and we created one called bands, if you remember. And then inside of bands, we created an empty file named Metallica. So let's take a quick look at that. We're going to go ahead and cd in the bands, LL, there's Metallica. Now, today, we are going to put some content in this file, Metallica. And the way you do that, well, there are so many ways, but we want to use an editor. And the basic default editor that comes with, I think, just about every operating system, every distribution of Linux is VI. So that's V as in Victor and I. So you would type VI space the name of the file that you want to edit. Quick side note before I hit enter here. Last video, we used the command touch to create the file, right? But no content inside. Well, you can also create a file with VI. So if I do this command VI and I put Metallica and then I put some content in there, then that would be a file also. So there's two ways to create a file, touch and then VI. Anyway, we have the file already existing because we used the command touch. Now we're going into it with VI to edit what's inside there. So VI space Metallica, enter. And here you have a blank screen. Now to get into insert mode where you can start typing, you go ahead and click the escape key and then I. And you don't have to hold the escape key down, just click it once, hit I, and you can see at the bottom left corner where in VI, this is where the confirmation of your commands usually are. It'll say insert, right? And it's blinking, it's ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and just name the band. List the names of the band members, James, and I'm going like in Justice for All era. Lars, Jason, and Kirk on guitar, right? Then to get out of this and save it, you hit escape, shift, colon. So escape, let go, shift, hold the shift, colon, and you're brought down here. You can see the colon shows up here and it's blinking. You can put a command here, W saves, Q quits, exclamation mark, get you out. Enter. All right. It's created. We're going to find out. We're going to investigate that right now. So let's go ahead and long list again. Something to keep in mind here that we created this while we were in this directory. So that's where it's going to show up, right? So long list, enter. Here is your file. One way that you know there's something in it is that there is some data right here, okay? Now, let's take a look at what it is. If you remember, we used cat to look at the contents of a file. So let's cat Metallica, and let's see. And there you can see the output of that file right here, okay? So we just learned how to use VI to edit a file, okay? Now, we're still in the, well, it's clear. We're still in the directory called bands. We have a file called Metallica. When we made this file initially, we used touch, right? So now we're just going to create a new file, and we're just going to use VI and just go straight to it, right? So we're going to do guns and roses, right? And we're going to click enter. We're brought to the screen, escape. Oops. Escape, I for insert, Axel, / Izzy, Stephen, I misspelled Stephen, and Duff. Escape, shift, colon, to get us down into our command area. W to save, Q to quit, exclamation to push it through, enter, and let's take a look by long listing, LL. There we have it. We have Guns N' Roses and Metallica now, and there's a size right there in kilobytes, so we know there's something in there. Let's just confirm it. What do? We cat guns. Look what I just did there. Just a quick little tip. If you begin typing the name of a file or directory and you hit the tab key, it'll finish for you. Okay? And there you go. So now you have some basic VI skills to create your files. One last skill. I want to remove Metallica now. I want to remove that file. How do I do that? Simple. And be careful with this command, okay? RM, which means remove. And this is a file. Space Metallica. Enter. One thing you notice about Linux, it doesn't give you a nice message like, oh, file removed successful. You just, you have to double check. And there it is, it's gone. So we've learned how to create a file and how to edit a file using VI today. And within VI, the very basics of how to insert and then save. We've also learned how to remove a file if necessary. So I think that's enough for today. What I would suggest you do is log into Linux, play around with CD and move around, list directories, make directories, go inside those directories by using CD, and then creating files using VI or Touch, and then removing them and doing the process over again and start to get comfortable that way. I'll see you next time.